Hey, real talk before you scroll past another soundbar option. If you've ever sat down for a movie or game and felt like something was missing, like the explosions are flat, dialogue feels buried, or ambience just doesn't surround you, then you already know sound matters. You don't accept audio that just exists in the background. You want presence. You want impact. You want to feel it. This is for the kind of person who listens with intention, the one who notices depth, clarity, and space. You're the person who tells the difference between a moment that lands and one that feels half-hearted. Before anything else, take a moment to check the current price and availability. Systems like the ULTIMEA 7.1ch surround setup don't stay at one price forever. Stock shifts, deals change, and hesitation is what makes you look back later and think, I should have grabbed that. You know it was time to upgrade when your old TV speakers left you turning up volume just to chase clarity instead of experiencing it. When bass feels like it's trying but failing, and layers of sound overlap instead of unfolding. That frustration sneaks up on you until one morning you realize this setup just isn't keeping up with what you want. Plugging in this ULTIMEA 7.1 system doesn't feel like a small tweak, it feels like rediscovering your content. Dolby Atmos isn't just a label, it's the sense of sound that actually moves around you, not just forward. Surround speakers don't just add channels, they add space and dimension. The subwoofer doesn't thump, it anchors the low end with authority. And with app control and HDMI eARC, you're not twisting levels forever, you're feeling the adjustment instantly. Imagine movie night where footsteps actually travel around you, where ambience feels intentional, where explosions have direction and depth instead of just volume. Picture gaming where effects feel present, not smeared. Dialogue no longer hides under effects, it sits forward with clarity. That's not numbers on a box. That's performance you actually feel. Once you experience surround that's confident and immersive, anything weaker starts to feel like compromise. You'll catch yourself comparing every listening session back to what you know is possible. That's loss aversion. You don't want to lose that depth and presence once you've felt it. If you're thinking about waiting for a sale or hoping stock steadies out, here's the reality: deals change fast, units sell out, and later rarely arrives as something better. Don't let indecision keep you from the upgrade that already feels right in your gut. Maybe you're wondering if a simpler soundbar could be close enough. But once you've heard audio with true depth and spatial layering, anything less feels flat by comparison. Your brain won't settle for almost, it'll remind you of presence, clarity, and dimension you've already felt. And here's something people rarely talk about: owning a system like this changes how you feel in your space. You don't just press play. You arrive at audio that feels intentional. You don't dread shallow sound, you look forward to layers, detail, and immersion. That's not just sound, that's experience. Immersion that wraps the room, dialogue that sits forward, and clear bass that feels controlled, and deep depth that reaches beyond the screen. Presence you feel every time. It isn't the cheapest audio setup out there. It can highlight weaknesses and weaker sources. At a certain point you stop circling comparisons and choose what your instinct already picked. Check the price and what's available. If your gut is leaning in, trust it. Don't let this be one of those upgrades you delay and regret later.